Jaws was in theaters this weekend for the 50th anniversary. Spielberg restored it for 4K so that the experience feels immersive, like you're seeing it for the first time in the theaters. And so I appreciated that. But my God, this movie is terrible. I'm telling you, this is my hot take. I never realized this until I saw it in the theater. I never saw it in the theater. I always saw it on like convex TVs or on TV. Seeing it in the theater changed my perspective. This movie is so bad. The good thing about it is it defined sort of Spielberg, what he can do, because this was released in 1975. He was thinking out the box. But looking at it retrospectively, knowing what I know about technology and movies and what it can do now, this movie is terrible. Mainly the story. The story is really, really bad. Aside from the special effects, the animatronic shark, the story is really, really bad. Here's my hot take on Jaws. I know this is controversial to Spielberg truthers. I mean, fighting words. Here's why the OG Shark movie doesn't live up to the hype. Everyone acts like it redefined horror, but half of the tension feels forced. The shark shows up half the time, really at the end of the movie. And I understand why, because Spielberg said he was under budget constraints. But when you look at it now, you can see the wiring for the animatronic shark. The dialogue is clunky. The story is just, it's drab. It's a slow burn for no reason. As I said, the shark barely shows up on screen. You spend ages waiting between attacks. And that famous music, composed by the great John Williams, it begins to sound cheesy, more cheesy than chilling. Our main characters are so one note. They have no dimension to them whatsoever. Mid-movie pacing drags like a 3-hour yacht ride. Those idyllic beach scenes, they look so outdated. And we should have spent more time on the beach with the people who actually feared the shark than on the water with them trying to beat the shark, because we spend so much time with the heroes that don't really fear the shark, that's just trying to kill them, that it sort of delineates, I think, the fear. There's no fear mongering, there are no jump scares, because we don't spend much time being afraid of the shark. Because we're with heroes that don't fear it, you know? Less screen time, you would think, would add fear, but we spend so much time with these heroes that the fear of the shark just depreciates. The finale is supposed to feel epic, but it lands like a whimper now that I look back on it. The legacy of Jaws is more about nostalgia than quality. When you strip away all the hype, you're left with a mediocre thriller. That's why I say Jaws is overhyped. Even Spielberg thought he wouldn't be able to make another Hollywood movie after this. He thought he had messed up so badly. Now, Jaws was a blockbuster, but looking back 50 years, whew, it's not good. So I think we need another Jaws. I think Spielberg needs to remake Jaws with the technology at his disposal now, with everything he knows now as the greatest living director of all time. I think he should remake Jaws. Because leaving it like this is not good on his legacy, I wouldn't say. What do you think? Do you think that Spielberg needs to give us another Jaws? Are you okay with the Jaws we have? Follow me for more unpopular opinions about the dawn of cinema, and drop your hot takes about Spielberg's Jaws in the comments below.